crashing like a guitar.
All right, welcome back. Day 6. Are you awake, Kurt?
I'm awake. It's good. It's nice here on the East Coast, 7 a.m.
It's been great, hasn't it?
Great time
It's been so good for us. Brett, it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there, 4 o'clock in the morning.
It is. Look, they did the medal count, the Americans, and they put the total medal count. You know, they put the total. So Americans on top, total medals. I love.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they did.
Ah! Oh, they love changing the rules. They love changing. Oh, they did too. Oh, that's a shame.
Giggling about
Shame on you. Shame on NBC. Like, come on
bring
now.
Rohan Taylor in for a second.
It was in Fukuoka that ended up beating the Americans on the gold medal tally. And I know there was some conjecture, some talk back and forward about we didn't win the overall medal count, but we won the gold medal. So there was like, who's the best team? And so at the time, you know, Don Talbot looked at it as who won the most gold medals, and that was us. So how are you looking at this meet in terms of who would come out on top if, let's say, there was a number one team in the world?
It's funny when Don would always tell us, and when I was a coach, there's 3 ways to win a meet: your gold medal, your total medal, and your points. Like he'd always say that. So gold medal obviously is the one. And I think when they look at who wins the meet at the end of a meet, they go by gold medals first, not total medal. So I think gold medals is the standard. I think that's the standard of where a team finishes in relation to being the top performing team.
Yeah. And by the way, that interview was done before the start of the meet. So this wasn't yesterday or today or anything like that, just because they're winning the gold medal count. This was before they'd even won a first gold medal. So,
yeah, look, winning is that's what it's all about. What are we talking about?
Ricky Bobby.
I can't believe it's even a question.
First,
This isn't even a question. This is not a question. We're getting our asses handed to us. All right. I understand that. I get it. It sucks.
Quickly, where's Sonny and Megs? What's going on? It's just 3 of us, the big 3.
Where are the people?
Where are the other people? Sonny's at a meet, right?
Yeah, yep. He's at a swim meet. He's hopefully going to join us at some point. I think he really wants to watch the Brits lose another relay.
And they could too, couldn't they? They didn't look.
I'll tell you what, Kai Taylor, 144 this morning for Australia. Swim of the morning on the relay. Holy shit, 144. What a swim.
Is that what he dropped? 144?
Yeah.
Dang.
Really fast.
I think he had to get angry, didn't he, after the individual effort? And he did so there. So looking for some redemption, and US looking for some redemption here on day 6. Again,
straight up.
They've got some options, but it doesn't get much bigger than this. Women's blue ribbon event and all-star cast: O'Callaghan, McKeon, Jorge, Steenbergen in the middle lane, and Douglas. And I guess the first question to ask both to you guys and to the comments as well, in the form that Molly O is in, is it time for her to join the sub-52 club?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's going to beat her.
She's bouncing out of 2 of the ready room. She's coming out ready for action too. I love that. Yeah, I love the footage here of everybody walking out. You can see the different personalities, and Molly O's there for business. It looks like today. There it is.
That world record, and 2, just her splits on paper. Just it all leads to, going under that magical mark, and just a question of how far can she go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Americans do here. Kate Douglas has been unbelievably good at going through her 3 races, and she's hopefully going to do this again. She's sitting there out in the outside lane 7.
Molly just did a little stretching on camera, oh wow, she's just like, she is primed right now.
Well, a few for Siobhan as well.
Emma McKeon,
the Olympic champ.
All right, what a way to start. We're in the water already, baby.
You're in the water, damn it. You're ahead of me.
Day 6. You want me to pause?
Someone's in the water.
You want me to pause?
You're already 25 ahead, damn it.
You want me to pause? I'm pausing.
All right, I'll tell you, I'm at the 15, floating around, coming up to the 20, already at the 25 now. Boom. There we go. The comment section is going to tell us who won anyway before we get to the end.
True.
Holy potatoes, Siobhan Haughey is out.
She is out. Molly's got a lot of work to do. Is Molly last right now?
I didn't see.
Oh, she did that turn. Siobhan is going for this.
Yeah,
wow.
24-8.
That's going to be
75.
hard.
She's still there.
24.8.
Oh, here comes Molly. Here comes the train.
Oh, here comes Molly. Oh, Molly's just over the top.
Molly.
Oh, over the top. Oh, my goodness. Molly. Oh, bang. 52-1.
She just went like this. That was literally her face.
Oh, she did too. That's a meme, dude. You got to clip that. That is
The world championship.
She was nose breathing at the end of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really like it was
her
nothing.
confidence now, like she is just right on top of the world, and figuratively and literally, and just that ability, almost a carbon copy of what we saw from Kyle in the 100, turned in 7th at the halfway, and just that ability to know that you've got the best, second lap in the business, and you can come home and take the win, and defends her world title that she won last year in Budapest.
In a stacked field this time. Budapest was a little different. This is a stacked field right here. And she gives a little head nod and nose breathe. I mean, that is just, you could tell when she was standing behind the blocks, the way she was stretching, it was almost like, I got this. This is mine. People give signals. They give body language, and Kyle gives his body language, and I agree with you, Kurt. I think she's on another level of confidence now. She just knows how good she is.
26.4.
Oh, 26.4 on the back end.
Her differential between splits is 0.6 of a second.
I'll ask a question as well. Can you win a major 100 and lead it all the way?
Yeah,
because
sure.
From what we've seen from both the men and the women now, both of them turning in near last to take the wins.
I heard somebody say the other day, oh, David Popovich is changing the way people are swimming the 100 freestyle. It's like, what? Popov came back fast. That was his whole goal. This isn't anything new,
Look at the jets she turns on when she comes off that wall. She just turns on jets. And it's like, zoom. Oh my God. Oh, she crushed that. And little head nod. I love it. Oh, wow.
If you're Siobhan, what's your takeaway from this now after that? Went out super quick and just
super quick.
Probably final 15. She was close.
Yeah. 24.8 to your feet, mate. That is smoking. That's like a guy going out in 22.1. That's
pretty quick.
That's quick. But she threw it out there.
She's got to come home. I give her props for doing that. She knew Molly's coming. Might as well get out in front of her as fast as possible and hold on. But
so Molly, defends her world title, 8 100s off her PB that she's already set here in Fukuoka, and Jorge 52.49. About 20 100s off her best, and Steenbergen, first major medal for her, and the Netherlands with that incredible history in sprint freestyle, both women's and men's. Good to see them back on the podium as well.
Yep, that's their second medal of the meet. Emma McKeon down there in 5th.
Yeah, some good comments there in the comments section. No U.S. medal. Emma McKeon off the medal podium. Wow. A lot of action there.
Yeah, Shayna Jack could have won that for sure. She won in it.
That's right.
I think Emma's going to have her hands full, isn't she? Now we saw it at trials, but she found a way to the wall that time. She's going to have to bring her absolute A game at Olympic trials next year if she wants an individual swim to try and defend her Olympic title.
Well, and Emma, all the girls are. Yeah, all the girls are, because the Campbell sisters are back. Yeah.
It's crazy how much the depth is on that side, right? The greatest Australian Olympian ever is getting 5th place.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that. Be nice to see them air that the women's 100 freestyle final, just to get in that final. It's going to be crazy at trials next year.
Molly O giving some interviews.
But what a meet from Molly O. We thought last year she was the first Australian since Thorpe to win six medals at a World Championships, and Hawkeye touched on it. We just probably didn't know the form line of Worlds last year. It wasn't full strength, and she won Australian Swimmer of the Year last year as well. And then to come back this year, world record 4x1, 4x2, world record on the 2, defender 1. You couldn't ask for much more from her from this meet, could you?
Mate, she's stunning. She's incredible. Megs is back.
Megsy.
Hi everyone. Hi. Yeah, what a way to start the finals. Molly becomes the first woman ever to do the 100-200 double.
Oh,
Cool.
is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
First woman ever.
At the Worlds.
A lot of firsts.
Really?
A lot of firsts because it's an Aussie. But no, she swims. I was just listening to her interview on the way in as well. And she said that she felt like a lot less nervous in this meet. She said she's more about having fun. So she's been obviously working on those nerves before a race. So she just said she's having heaps of fun. 4 gold medals. Jeez.
Yeah, I'd have some fun too with a couple of world records.
Yeah.
3 world records and 4 gold medals. Shut the front door. We love her.
What about Dean's group? I think we were talking about this offline. Dean took 10 people to this meet. 10 swimmers in one group. First of all, like that's crazy. He's not the national team. He's a club. He took 10 swimmers, and 7 of them have gone away with a gold medal from this meet so far. 7 of them have gone away with a gold medal. Crazy.
Jeez, it's pretty good. It's actually really interesting to see like every one of them has done a PB. Absolutely. Like Abby Harkin did a PB as well in the 200. We'll see her in the 200 breaststroke. Sorry, Elijah Winnington. I don't think he's quite got that PB, but yeah, everyone is swimming well for boxing.
And St. Peter's has just overtaken the US on the gold medal tally as well.
Wow.
So 2 for Callahan, the 1-2. Titmus, and then obviously that entire relay last night was all St. Peter's. So
with the savagery,
the US with 3.
So the US, the Aussies are at 10 now. 10 gold.
Yeah, we're at 10.
Yeah, 10. Remember, back in 2001, it was they won 13 gold. Obviously, more events in the program now than there was.
I think we're gonna.
Back in 01, but
I think we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
100 fly semis. Temple looked good this morning. Liendo, and then Grousset. It's a pretty open race, this, isn't it?
Grousset pulled out of the 50, which was surprising, but he putting all his eggs in this 100 fly basket.
Well, it's a big opportunity for someone.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't won an event yet. This could be it. This is no Christoph Milok, no Caleb Dressel.
Yeah.
He's no one's gonna break 50 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you're gonna win at 50
It's not at the
point.
weakness of a 200 back, but it's definitely not at the peak of its power right now, is it?
no, you go 50.5, you're gonna win this tomorrow.
Dario Rose is having a good swim here. Speaking of 50.5.
Scorpio, great back half. Oh God, 50.5.
Can he get the
Just
touch?
saying it right there. We're winning tomorrow, baby. Let's go, Scorpio.
50.5. There we go.
Scorpion.
Grousset got chopped up by Rose there.
He looked really good coming home that second 50.
Yeah, beautiful final 10 from Rose. 55.3. That's a great swim. 11th fastest all time.
Mind you, I'll just say this: he had the same pop coming out of the semi-final of the 50 fly. He had that same little pop. He looked pretty good.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I think he's more suited to the one. Surely, you could just tell in that final 15 meters. But we speak about St. Peter's programs. We touched on it yesterday with the Cal programs. Like when they fire, don't they? Like,
yeah, Cal's doing swimming quite well.
Yeah. But teammates as well. When your teammates are firing, you're like, we're on here. It's happening, and you can just tell it's that confidence builds the confidence, and then it's like I said, it's been a rare shining light for this Team USA.
And even like Hunter Armstrong, who hasn't been firing on all cylinders, still manages to get on the podium in the 100 backstroke, even though he's way off his best time. You know, those are the types of things that make you elite when you're not swimming that great. It's like Summer McIntosh at the beginning of the meet, going 3:59, not making the podium, everyone pretty much writing her off for the rest of the week. And then she just, she's winning the 2 flies. She's setting world junior records.
What about this?
PBs.
You mentioned Hunter Armstrong. I think it's appropriate to talk about this now. We're seeing some world records coming out of Russia in the backstrokes right now. What do you guys think about What do you think about Kalishnikov breaking world records in Russia right now?
Loving it. 23.55. Well, he took 0.16 off Armstrong's best in the Swim Cup of Russia. And I don't want to get into geopolitics. No one does. It's always tough to talk about. And we've seen boycotts in the past as well. But it's just so hard on these kids, you know. And Sonny said it. Klim's one of the most loveliest guys you'll ever meet. And you know, it's so. And same with Chikhanova as well. She's just a teenage kid. And you want to see him back, don't you? And we spoke about Wimbledon and how they let the Russian and Belarus tennis players back there. You've got to find a way, whatever way it is. You just got to give them an option, find a way, get them back in there for Paris, hopefully.
Yeah, they deserve to be there. And Clemmy, he'll go close to that 100, Clem, in that world record for that 100 backstroke. I think someone was saying he's got that medley relay on the last day. So he nearly got it. He was so far. I don't know if anyone watched the replay of that 100 backstroke. He was so far in front of that world record with about 25 meters to swim. It was insane. So he was just off it, but he got the 50 world record. So big props. He deserves to be there at Worlds. So it's probably a very bitter pill to swallow for those guys.
I think he's got the 100 free also in him. He's been 47 low before. He's right there. So if he's in peak form, which he clearly is, breaking world records and going nearly the world record in the 100, he should be there in the 100 freestyle. He's going to be all by himself. These are the meets where you kind of see world records happening, right? That world record that he went 23.5 in was at semis. It was at semis at some Russian meet, right? Like there's no one there. Relov hasn't been close to him at the meet. So, all right, Heat 2.
Yep, Heat 2.
Yeah, you see Temple here for Australia. Temple kind of gets lost in the mix a little bit. He's been around a long time, veteran of the Australian team. This kid, he reinvented himself. He was based in Melbourne. He's
on the tools. He's on the tools.
Yeah, but he was a Victorian through and through. And he got up. He left everything, family, friends, all, and he took it to Adelaide. He took it to South Australia, which is almost the rival state next door. And he's BFFs with the bromance with Kyle. They're on the tools. They're having a ball and they've improved each other as not just as swimmers but as people as well, and I think it was a great move by him, and you can see his success has followed as well in the water and out of the water.
It's the golden mullet.
You think he gets the 11th? You think he gets the 11th gold here for Aussies?
I said it's a very open race, that's for sure. Just
Jimmy Guy taking it through.
Can happen.
He's last at the 50, isn't he? Temple.
Yeah.
He's moving through.
Josh Leando looking pretty good in the middle of the pool here.
Yeah, Leando looking really good.
Which is good because he's looked bad up to this point.
Yeah, he's been rusty, hasn't he? He's been a bit rusty so far, but this is his thing.
He won that
time.
He looks good here. Yeah.
50.7.
There's not a lot of heat up top. They're not in that 50 low range yet, are they? But
Dare Rose going to go in here first. Seated in lane 4. He's got to pick out a walkout song,
Lane 4, wow.
I think that is absolutely probably one of the races that it's the most wide open. There's no, guarantee that you're going to just walk in there and take that gold medal. I feel like it's going to be whoever wants that in the last 10 meters, and whoever gets that touch on the wall. They're all very, very close.
Well, none of these guys have been sub 50, have they? And that's the goal. No. You want to get as close to that 50-second mark as possible. And, whoever steps it up tomorrow night, it's going to be very, very tight.
What about Leando going straight to the nose, 15 out? That's big. Big stuff.
He stays so long on his butterfly stroke. That's why he's coming back. He's maintaining that stroke length.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Jimmy Guy misses the
Jimmy didn't make it.
No, he got 6th in that. He faded.
Oh God, he went out so hard.
Yeah, 51.4 he went.
That's not good sign for his 4x2.
I think 51.4 is right around his typical
PB
times.
He's been 50.6, I believe.
How many years ago?
Well, he's just been it, is what I'm saying. 50.6.
Bob Bowman, swimmer, the Canadian kid. He's not making it back. Big Tom Heilman got tied for 16th in prelims. He did a swim off and he lost
Oh, he lost.
JT Peters of Great Britain, who just didn't.
What did he go just then?
51.5. He was out in 23.6, fastest.
Okay.
Jeez.
And he went 51.3 this morning in that swim off, I think.
Oh, he did. Okay, so here we go. They're coming up with the top. Let's go top 8 here. Who we got? Jimmy Guy. Yeah, finished 7th there, or pretty much last, tied for last. Oh, they didn't give us a top 8. Oh, that was nice of them. Thank you.
51.2 misses the final.
51.2. Noah Ponte.
Well, he's in.
He's in. So he's
and that's the bronze
one.
medalist in the Olympics in the 100 fly.
Okay.
The kid from Switzerland.
51.1. That's pretty quick though. You've got to go 51.1 to make that 100 fly. It's very close in between all of those 8. That's why I think anyone can win it. But still, to get in that final 51.1.
He's in that lane 8 too. He's got that open water out there. It's been a good one for some people.
Oh yeah.
Get on the podium at least anyway. Okay. Well, we got a 200 back.
Got
Semi.
Megsy's race.
I just think 200, the 200s for semi. Like
You
this
feel the
200
groans
back.
just go through.
Oh my God. Like I think, honestly, I can't remember exactly what it was for top 16. I think it was what do we got here? 211?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4,
211 to make top 16. And you've got, Regan Smith and Kaylee McEwen going 203. And they don't, they cruise, I think pretty much cruise this morning. Kaylee McEwen definitely.
209.
209, it just becomes a little bit, when does it become a little bit ridiculous to have semifinals?
It's already
just to have semifinals, like just for them to have another swim. I just think 200s, have a heat, have a final that day, bam, done.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you don't talk about at swim meets, and like this is one. It's like one of those unwritten rules that everyone knows it's bull, but no one dares talk about it. Like put it out there, like and you see there's someone in the comment, Zane in the comments just saying, Bobby posted. I talk about with Bobby all the time. We have our little old man rants about things that need to change, and this needs to change. Like yesterday,
it does.
It's gonna make swimming faster. Like
just make it more exciting as well, though.
Yeah,
faster. Like you have to step up in the heats. That's what you want to see, right? Like you want to see people, and if they're not that good at stepping up in the morning, then they miss out. Like that's the motivation to swim fast in the morning.
I don't need anyone to swim 3 200 backstrokes or 3 200 butterflies. I just don't. 3 200 breaststrokes.
Yeah, like especially when the heat's not meaning much to you. Like if you're the world record holder, Kaylee McEwen, she's gone 209. She could probably do that in training.
Oh, all day.
Come on.
I wonder if anyone's talking about this at the top level. Is it even being mentioned at the top level?
Well, are they even contemplating like form?
Yeah.
Where's the
50s
feedback?
at the top level? Like, does it even come into the conversation? That's what I'd be intrigued to talk to the likes of Anthony Irvin about. We saw Matt Dunn present. Like Matt Dunn's right. Like he's number 2, number 3 at World Aquatics now. Like get him on and ask.
That's funny that you mentioned Matt Dunn. I haven't heard Matt Dunn's name in a while. And then I woke up this morning to a message about Matt Dunn, and then you just said Matt Dunn. That's just wild.
Put him out there in the universe.
Yeah, well, he's about number 3 now on the pecking order of royalty at World Aquatics. So
is he really?
He's a big
yeah.
there.
Oh, been there for a long time.
Yeah, so it'd be great to have on just to ask him these questions. Are they thinking about it? Are they talking about it? Is it a possibility? Like,
I'm surprised we haven't had him on. Actually,
I'm going straight to Dunny then. I didn't know he was that high up.
Let's go straight there.
I got him on tap on the phone. I'm going to tap into him. Say, mate,
tap.
Why can't we get on this feed, mate? Why can't we watch the live feed here?
I think there will be for you and for the future of this. I think with maybe with a bit of crowdfunding and getting a deal done with their media team, I think they give you the ability to show highlights. And
we might be able to do that.
Sure.
We'll pull it off.
Yeah, it'll come in the future with time.
You know what else is crazy about this semi thing, Kurt, is I don't think there's anyone that's for it. Like, I haven't heard anyone on that side of the fence. It's like 99.9%. Like, why are we doing these? Yeah. We don't want to do these anymore.
Oh, look at this Chinese girl just tearing it up right now.
Yeah, she just was She went through in a 101. She's gone 207.4. It's pretty quick, but she just dropped Kylie Mass there. They were together for about 160 meters, and then she just literally just dropped that kind of speed and up to her stroke rate. But 207.4 is pretty solid. We'll see what Regan and Kaylee want to go in this 200-meter backstroke.
You feel for Muss a little bit. You feel like maybe at this meet she's been left behind by just swimmers that are just another level.
They're just too fast.
Yeah.
I think she's still going pretty well. I think she's just there's two, swimmers like Regan Smith and Kaylee McEwen just absolutely dominating the world in the women's backstroke. They're just too good. That's literally all it comes down to. And
then Regan, we just got to touch on just Regan, her meet and just in general Reg Regan, it's like Groundhog Day for her, isn't it? Like every day she wakes up and it's on again, and she just can't seem to psychologically just overcome that hurdle in a major meet of just, it's not about winning don't worry about the medals, don't worry about winning, nothing, but just give us your best performance that you can. It just feels like she can't hit her best. She just can't hit her best performance, can she?
How's this prediction here? I think Kaylee in the next heat here just gives her a little sniff. Let's touch the wall first in this one, just to feel it. Feel what it's like to win, and then comes back the next night and just puts the hammer on her. You know what I mean? Just brutal.
We saw Smith go this morning. She went 207, so she dropped the 207 in the heat. Whereas Kaylee's the most 209.
Frustrating sport. It's the hardest. It's not like UFC. It's not like football. Like you can't punch your rival before you get in the pool.
You can, in the ready room.
It's the most controlled environment that there is. They warm the water to a certain temperature, so you don't get too hot. You don't get too hot. You wear goggles so the water doesn't get in your eyes. You wear a cap so your hair doesn't get wet. You got lane ropes so someone else's splash doesn't hurt you too bad. It's so controlled. The only thing that keeps you warm at night behind that block is knowing that you've done the work and that you've just got to give it everything you've got. You can't have any influence on or physically you can't have any influence on the person next to you, only psychologically. And I just feel like Regan is just losing that psychological battle right now every single time.
That's why I'd almost put $1,000 on the fact that she's going to let Regan touch her out here in this semifinal. Just give her a taste. Give her a little taste of it. Just touch the wall first. Yeah. And then come back tomorrow and just slap her around. Like the cat when the cat plays with the mouse,
But once, like you've said, once someone's in your head, how do you get them out?
You can't, mate. You
got to work on that.
You got to work on exorcism. You need an exorcism. You got to put candles out. You got to get someone professional come in and just exercise that person out of you. That's a tough one.
And I think also with McEwen, I was about to say McKeon. Geez, they're very much alike. I had to concentrate then. McEwen, though, she has worked on her underwaters. She's gone, okay, if I want to get better, I'm going to work on my start and my underwaters. So without the free swim, take that out, she's definitely improved her start, and obviously she won the 50. So she is dominating not only in the free swim, but her starts and turns. So I think that's got to play a little bit, that she's just getting better and better, even though she's a world record holder. Regan Smith has a very good start though. Just saw that off the start there.
You just don't know what you're going to get from her. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
That's been her entire career. I said this yesterday, and I'm saying it again.
I mean, she broke the world record in the 200 backstroke and then missed the team for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Who does that? I was so excited watching her, 200 backstroke world record. I was like, shut up. That's ridiculous. And then I did, and I was like, what happened? Where did she go? She just didn't make the team for the 2 years in 200 backstroke. How, she's just got a little thing, a couple of little things to work on, I think. And maybe she needs that a little bit more confidence. But Kaylee McKeown just keeps knocking her down. Like, just keeps coming over the top.
Here's the Sultan. Like, Sultan, listen up here. It's not a physical problem because we've seen how fast she can swim. She's shown it time after time, like in these sideshow meets as well. In Tempe, she's on previously as well. Like, you know, that's the hardest part for Reagan now, is that it's not, it can't be a physical thing.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you know, the Sultan, right? Like, two of us have swum internationally at this meet, at this level before, and we've also coached champions of the world. So, Sultan, we kind of know what we're talking about, as opposed to some of these other panels that you might listen to in some other places. Like, we kind of know what's going on. And right now, the little cat is playing with the little mouse, just as predicted, mind you. Like,
you're on point right here, dude.
Listen, mate, I hate it when I'm so right. Like, it's ridiculous when I just get this shit right time and time again.
But you're talking about the Exorcist. Like, what's the Exorcist? And someone said in the comments as well, you know what the Exorcist is? Winning. That's the Exorcist.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Does Kaylee just go bam again?
No, it's a little cat and mouse. Come on, it's a little cat and mouse. She's gonna let it just.
She did. She just let her. She on the last two strokes, she just went, oh, thanks very much. Jesus. Although for Smith, it did look. Oh, she's trying to nose breathe. She went 207, 207.5. Like, she went that this morning. Like, why are these semis here? Like, what was the point? You know,
207 was a walk in the park for Kaylee right there. She just walked that in. And Regan's like, that's it. That's what I got, you know? And Kaylee's just like, I let you touch the wall first.
But it's hard. This is the show. This is the show. They're the two best to ever do it. So Kaylee's not going anywhere. At some point, you've got to beat her. If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
Yeah. It's good though. The Chinese girl is going to be in the mix as well. So 3 of them. You know,
she ain't going to be in the mix.
No,
sorry, y'all. She ain't in the mix. This is a 2-horse race. That's it.
It is definitely.
And actually, it's probably going to be a 1-horse race.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's not get exaggerated here. 2-horse race. Kaylee McKeown's going to whoop her ass tomorrow. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
Probably.
But not about, for Reagan, just forget about the medals and forget about winning and forget about all of that. Just give us your best. Produce the best possible swim that you know you can do. Reproduce that. And what if Kaylee breaks a world record and beats you? It is what it is. But I promise you, if Reagan produces the best possible swim that she can,
she's going to be there.
She'll be right there at the finish. She'll be right there.
Yeah, Brett does know about failing on the big stage. You're right. Oh shit! What's that back? Oh, that's an Olympic medal hanging on the wall back there. Oh wow! Oh.
Ouch!
Ouch!
It's a bit rough, mate. Come on now.
That's all good.
I mean, Olympics you've been to.
I can handle it. It's all good. When you got a world record on the books, still, I can handle it. It's all good.
Anyway, it'll be a good final tomorrow night. I just think, you know, she's in a world of her own, Kaylee. She just gets it done every time. Wouldn't want to come up against her. I'd just be like, oh.
In the backyard pool, in the Hudson River, wherever it is.
Damn.
Yeah, it's on Reagan to show us something. That's where it's at. Because if she doesn't, then Kaylee's going to keep eating her up.
Pretty cool presentation here of the women's 100-meter freestyle.
Oh, they're not even showing it in America.
Yeah, they're not.
No shot.
The coverage is so biased sometimes.
Jojo is doing the
presentation.
presentation.
Well, someone asked me random, but like, what NBA team I support? I support the OKC Thunder. Josh Giddey, all the way. I love a player that makes their team better, and Giddey's an Aussie there, and he's got to be one of the most underrated players ever. So,
Giddey up.
Yeah, he's the next generation of kids. He's got 1,000 assists. He's a freak. So,
Kaylee said she was crying in the warm-up pool.
About what?
About all her gold medals.
I think she's been crying that she just
sweeping the backstroke event.
Well, she had a cry after the 200 IM.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true. I think people are just talking shit.
But certainly, and people forget how hard that can be as well. Putting out disappointment on night one, you know, she could have won that as well, to one side and coming back, and just a testament to her character. And same with Summer as well. Anyone that can fight back from some adversity during the meet. It's a hard thing to turn around after a bad start. So, it just goes to show how strong they are, and that's why they're champions.
And the same as, I think, as Summer McIntosh. It was a pretty disappointing day one, but she's come back. So, if you can take anything out of these world championships, looking at the pros, if you're a little bit younger and working out what you can figure out to do better, is a swimmer's a swim, whether it's good or bad, it's done. And then you move on to the next day. You take each individual swim as, an opportunity. So if it's good or bad, you move on from that. So, Kaylee's done, got disqualified. Probably, I don't know, you can say probably this, probably that, maybe would have won, maybe wouldn't have. But to come back from that, and she could be the first woman ever to do the triple. So good thing to look up to these guys and see what they're doing.
Yeah, cute to see the medal ceremony for the 100. Renomi Kromowidjojo presenting the medals, and just big love and hugs to Steenbergen there, getting on the dice for the Netherlands. And obviously Kromowidjojo, one of the best sprinters ever to do it. And in her prime, she was just phenomenal.
Oh, she was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Interesting comment here. It's kind of hard to break down Cam's technique, because Cam is so unique. Like Cam has bird bones. Like, he sits on the top of the water. He's just so light in the water. Like, you can't teach that necessarily. A lot of guys sit lower in the water and they push water. Cam sits really high and kind of hydroplanes. Now, he has added a lot of resistance training to his repertoire this past 9 months, like a lot of resistance training, almost overdoing it in terms of just power and resistance. But the fact is, he's real high in the water right now. He does have less of a straight arm, more of the old school kind of bent arm, but it's not even that. It's just the way that Cam is connecting it all together and putting it all together, and just sitting so high. His head's a little higher than most of the freestylers right now. Like, he's up in the water. And again, the only thing I can compare it to is that, like those hydrofoils that you'll see in the ocean, where they just kind of get up real high, and that's where Cam's at right now. So it's very hard to teach. It's very unique to him, and he's connecting it really well. And look, he's getting the job done, and he's creating separation. We've seen it, and I said this at the trials. When you pop a 21.2, 21.3, that puts you in the gold medal conversation. Like, there's not many guys that are there that can legitimately do that. It's not a crapshoot. It's not a luck of the draw. You don't randomly win Olympic medals because you suck. You actually have to be really good and know what you're doing. And Cam, look, he's not in the world record conversation. Let's not get carried away with that either, right? Like, he's in this mix of being the best in the world, but nowhere near the world record yet either. So it's like, it's a tough one to talk about, but look, 0.3 of a second in swimming is in the 50 free is a lifetime. It's massive, it's just gigantic. So that's. I
think what I'm loving about Cam is the consistency this year, isn't it, Hawkeye? Like, he just keeps hitting bang, bang, bang. Like, he's right on the money every time he hits the water with these swims now, and everyone else. There's obviously, to the sprinting game. We've spoken about it many, many times. Especially at the age group level, every kid thinks they can sprint until they have to sprint. Like, there's a lot of levels to this sprint game, and he's at the moment, that separation between him and the rest, and his ability to consistently just replicate, those great times is what sets him apart right now.
Yeah, no one's beating him in that.
Well, physically right now, Cam is doing all the things right that should win the gold medal. Now, we all know, we've just talked about it, the psychology comes into it. You got to stand up next to Flo Manadou, who's a gorilla. He's literally got a gorilla on his swimsuit. You got Ben Proud, who's the fastest in the world to 15. And so, like, you've got these guys around you, and all of a sudden you're off the blocks. You can see them in your peripheral. They're all going stroke for stroke. You start slipping a little bit because you're pulling a little harder. Like, the psychology comes into it of, like, it's not a time trial. Now you got men around you, and you got to try and swim faster than them, and you're talking about hundreds of seconds. And that's where you got to keep your composure, stay in your lane, do your business, and then look back and see the win. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on in between all that. You
don't think, Cam, the world record's a big stretch, but what about the Australian record? Could he go under, 21-2, 21-19 of Callis. Can he take Callis's Australian record at this meet?
I think he can.
Yeah, I think he can. Look, it's also tough though, again, because you've got those big men next to you that, in a way, you know, that they pull you back a little bit. You know, like when all that water's being sucked this way, it's like it's tough to be really. You got to get out basically on the 15 and kind of get ahead of the pack, and that's where like a Ben Proud does a good job of like. And Caleb did this at the last Olympics. You have a look at the last Olympics. Caleb got like half a body length on everybody and kind of just sat there, which allowed him to get that free water out front. When you're all pulling the same water at the same time right here, it becomes a little bit more difficult to swim fast. So, yeah, it'll be really interesting at this level to see somebody swim that fast. You got to get out in front of the group.
Well, men's 50s semis coming up now. Do you want to pull the two semis up and just have a look at them?
This is what it is. Okay.
Sabo experience and the veteran there, but Alexi, I went down and I said to Hawkey last night on our messages, but I went down a deep rabbit hole with watching Alexi's 100 back. His free final last night. I think I watched it about 15, 20 times before I went to bed. And he got up at that 15-meter mark. He was dead last by an absolute mile. And then at 35, he was almost, half a body length in front. His turn of speed is I don't know. It could be anything, couldn't, if he gets his skills right.
He's a big dog, man. He's a big boy. If Caleb Dressel can come back, we can get a 47-0 out of him. Ooh, baby.
And the thing is,
Alexi's got a good 21.4 in him right now. I think Alexi could pop a 21.4.
Yeah, he's exciting too. Like when you've got so much to work on, that's just the whole fun part about swimming is when you've got something to work on, when you've got a goal, he can just learn and learn and learn. So he's still learning. Like, he's a pro, but he can still learn.
David Marks was talking about him.
Yeah.
And basically how after his freshman year, he was disappointed in his results and stuff. And then he started showing up to practice early and he started leaving late and he put the work in. And it's clearly showing. I think he's one of those swimmers that the bigger the race, the more likely he's going to perform, so he'll always be swimming better in finals than he did in semis, than he did in prelims.
Just
we'll see it right here.
Watching the guys behind the block, Ben Proud takes so long. Like he was the only one with still had his sweatshirt on. Yeah, everyone else was like nearly up at the blocks waiting, and he was like, whatever.
It's about control. No, it's about control. You're controlling the tempo, and that's what Ben does so well. He's a pro now. That takes pro practice.
He's got some big boulders. He's just got like the biggest shoulders.
It's a big unit, isn't it? Jack.
Just powerful.
All right. I'm on the blocks, ready. Off
I'm
racing.
in.
Ben Proud first to 15.
Proud.
Yeah, see that's the separation you got to get is like you got to get a little bit of length out front so you're not getting sucked back by these guys. And now he's on top.
Here comes Jack Alexi. Get him, baby. Get him on the wall. Yes, he did.
Yeah, Alexi. What was it? 21.4?
21.6.
21.6. Yeah, 21.6. Yeah, 21.6 is not going to win it. That's not a winning time, and it's going to fight for a medal. That's a fight for a medal.
Oh, his nose breathing so hard, like concentrating so hard.
He's got the head nod too, little head nod.
Yeah.
I think he just got that off Molly. You saw Molly do the head nod. He's like, yeah, I'm taking that. 21.6 is not blazing. It's not. Yeah, it's fighting for a bronze at best.
Yeah, he swam over the top of Ben Proud then, though. Absolutely,
yes, he did.
He did. Yeah,
slow off the blocks.
Is there an American with worse?
Oh, Kurt with the freeze.
To not be able to get out underwaters off the blocks. Like we saw him split his hands in the semi of the one. He split his feet in the final of the one.
Well, listen, he's not
right
terrible on this occasion. He did split his feet right there. Maybe he was terrible, but
it was not a good breakout either.
He's also next to the best starter in the world right now.
Yeah,
Ben Proud. So he makes you look silly. But when Ben does everything to perfection, everything you do is going to look silly. But that did look kind of amateurish.
Split his legs like this again.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. He's got a lot of work to do. But listen, he's so good.
It's exciting. Yeah.
He's got the final 15 down.
Yeah, he does.
That's I think he could well be the quickest freestyle swimmer we've ever seen.
Well, you know what he does well.
Showed it in the 100 last night.
Well, he's not the quickest we've ever seen. I can tell you
No,
that.
but I mean the actual swimming
Could
part,
be.
like the speed, his top speed that he can generate.
No, mate. Bruno Fratis, way better than that. Bruno's one.
Okay.
Bruno's start is terrible. Well, terrible. Yeah, I don't like saying that publicly, but it's not good, right? But Bruno Fratis, no one's got his free swim speed, mate. Jeez. But I'll say this: he keeps his length. You know, if you look at what he did well there, he keeps his length, and this is where in the next heat, Ryan Held does a bad job. Ryan Held starts digging trenches. He's trying to pull for speed, so he gets shorter and shorter and shorter as the race goes on. You have a look at Held here, where he'll get out and he'll be on top of the water. And you're like, oh man, Ryan Held looks amazing, and then he'll start ripping at the water. He'll start getting short. Jack Alexi keeps that length, and that's what he did there. And the 53, it's about keeping length.
What do you tell yourself to keep your length when you're in that zone?
You got to do two things. You got to stop looking around to try and beat the guys next to you, because it's not about beating them. It's about swimming your race. And then you've got to keep on a metronome. You got to stay on a tempo in your head. You got to go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. If you start going 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, you're just pulling. You get off that metronome. You get off that tempo. You're in trouble. So Held has to put the blinkers on right now. He needs blinkers. That's what they do in horse races. They put blinkers on horses. They do. Put the blinkers on and stay on your length. If Held does that, if he puts the blinkers on here and stays on his length, he's as good as Cam McAvoy. He could pop a 21.3 for sure.
Flo's just like, he is a gorilla. He's just like, hey, I'm here. Just got so much presence about him when he walks out onto pool deck.
This is a good heat, actually. Look, it's a little bit of a dress rehearsal for tomorrow night. The heat before was a little fake. There's some players in this one. These are the guys that can get those top 3 spots right here. You know, that 21.6 is not good enough for a top 3, but everyone in this heat right here is good enough.
That's what you said about the men's 100 freestyle, didn't you? Left those 2 medalists off the graphic.
I'm surprised by Isaac Cooper's performance in the heats as well to put himself.
Yeah, big PB. Hopefully,
another 21.8. Great. We need another one of those guys.
Here we go. In the water, racing. Boom. McAvoy, nice start. Oh yeah, McAvoy's looking good.
Yeah, he's out. He's
pulling away.
Half a body
Look at the power he's pulling on everybody else. That resistance training, he is smoking right now.
21.2.
Flo Manadou just got 8th. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Manadou's out. See, that's the shock of the world right there. What happened to him?
Shock. Didn't get out.
Cam McAvoy.
Isaac Cooper must have went well too, because they're both pretty stoked.
Hey, you almost.
And I'd love to see that.
You almost got that Aussie record you were talking about.
Yeah, 6/100.
He heard us.
Record, and what PB for McAvoy by 2 100s.
Mate, he was smoking there. He was like at the 35
with Omri Laveau now.
No one's close to him.
Who got second? What time?
I think it might have been. I think it was Cooper. I think he went 21. It's about to come up anyway. Yeah, he did. I was like Cooper 21.6. Crooks 21.7.
Cooper got second.
21.8. Yeah, Isaac Cooper dropped another 0.2 in a 50 in one day.
What was Flo doing, dude?
Yeah.
He had a good start. He was first one to 15.
Held is out too.
21.88 makes Ryan Held got 9th.
Oh God, that's poo. He's better than that.
And Manadou 12.
21.9. He went 21.50.
Yeah. What happened to Manadou? Did Manadou split his hands?
No, Manadou got a pretty good start.
Yeah, he looked good on the start.
Just his first 3 or 4 strokes, he just was spinning and just going nowhere.
Oh, he had nothing, did he?
Look, first 5 strokes, just
21.2. It's just he's just a little bit untouchable in that right now. Confidence every time he gets in that water too.
Oh look, if he just repeats that, no one's coming close. There's no one even in the same league right now.
I've been saying this. No one's in the same league. Period.
Yeah, but we all know Cam has issues of just closing the job.
Not after you go 21-3 in prelims. Not after you go 21-2 in semis. I've seen enough. No one's on this guy's level.
They're not. No, they're not. Now it's
we said that about the 100 as well.
Yeah.
We said that about Cammy McAvoy when he went 47-1 or 47-0 in that 100. Went into Rio, red hot favorite.
Yeah,
but he's been there now, isn't he? He's been there.
Yeah,
he's
been
that.
there.
He's felt the pressure. He's felt the disappointment, and now he's doing it on. I feel like he's doing it on his own terms.
Yeah,
he's confident in himself, and he's confident. Like Hawkeye said, when he's in team, he's confident doing it his way because he knows it's working for him, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And at the end of the day, the team, the team are going to appreciate that because he's going to get the results, and it's working. It's working for him. And
dude, this old man was the fastest off the blocks. He beat Ben Proud off the freaking blocks.
Cammy.
Yeah,
boy.
Look, all Cam is doing is specific work for the 50 freestyle. Not only just specific work, he's doing Cam McAvoy specific work. He is a thinker. He's an intelligent guy. He's broken this down to how do I get off the blocks faster than anyone in the world? How do I get through my breakouts? How do I get through my 15? How do I pop? How do I hold my stroke? He's figuring it all out, and he's put it together as a science. It's an art. And when we get him on the podcast and break this thing down, he's going to teach all of us, including me, a thing or two on how to swim fast. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and credit to his coach as well, and Tim Lane as well. That's he's fully committed and on board with him. And you can't do it on your own, or if you can, it's very tough to do. So to have Tim's support there as well, and
Tim Lane.
Well, yeah, Tim Lane's doing a brilliant job, and I was texting with Tim earlier today, and they're pumped. But listen, it's more than Tim Lane. He's put a team of people around him, just like you said. He's got the best strength and conditioning around him. He's put nutritionists around him. He's physiotherapists. Like, he's put a team together. Cam has done this professionally. He's done this so well. And again, I think he could write a book on sprinting after this. He's just created separation with the whole world right now, and he's by far the fastest swimmer out there, no doubt.
Boom.
With a chance at another gold medal tomorrow night. Women's
We're in the water
final away.
200 breaststroke.
Straight into it.
Schoonmaker. Let's see if her cap stays on this whole time. Lily King going out very quickly through that first 30 meters, lane 6.
Yeah, no Chikanova, obviously. So a chance, and how far under 220 can they go?
I hope South Africa win this. Get on the gold medal podium. Be good.
Tatiana, the Olympic champ. She was the fastest through 221.
King is out going. She's going fast. She's going fast.
Yeah, she's out in 31.7. She would have been a little bit disappointed, obviously, with her 100 breaststrokes. So got a little bit of a point to prove here.
She's looking good right now.
She's looking really good.
She, this is how she's swimming at trials, and everyone was thinking, she's going to get caught. She's going to get caught. And she just stayed strong the whole way. So fingers crossed.
We'll get that split through that 100.
Tie. Schoenmacher, 107.7.
She's out first.
Lily King's right there, and so is Tess Schuten from the Netherlands.
They have better skills than Schoonmaker. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. Schoon or Schoon.
Schuten?
I don't know.
And actually,
it looks that way, but when you see her underwater and when she hits the glide, she gets in a nice
she's moving through now. She's just decided to up that stroke rate a little bit. She'll turn first at the 150.
Oh, here comes Kate Douglas, folks. Woo!
Look out. Lily King just fading on that third 50.
Kate Douglas, I forgot about her, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's on the left side of Tatiana.
Final.
She's coming through quickly too, but Schoonmaker in lane 4 has just timed it to perfection here.
Yeah, she's kind of running away with it now.
Yeah, she's running away with it.
Half a body length up.
It's going to be a good race. King coming back a little bit.
Rocco Meering with a gold.
Oh, Douglas, come on.
Kate Douglas, second place, silver.
Oh,
Something we've seen a lot of lately.
I thought you were saying Douglas won. I was like, how did that happen?
No, Douglas was coming back. Like, honestly, with 6 minutes to go, if there was 1 or 2 more meters, she was definitely coming back very quickly. 2:20.8, fast, but we would have liked to see them go on to 2:20.
Come on,
no.
Like, you got to get under now.
Hey, hats off to my good friend Rocco Mearing. Rocco, mate, congratulations, buddy. Back at it.
First world title for Schumacher in the 200, the Olympic champ.
Cap stays on
in Guangzhou. So
yeah,
good for her. All smiles, and obviously she had one of the that was one of the most emotional, one of the best reactions in Tokyo, wasn't it, the Olympics? And for Douglas,
cool.
Her future is just could be anything, couldn't it?
Do you think she has to choose between the 100 freestyle and the 200 breaststroke?
I think she has the ability to. Obviously, the Olympic program is different to the World's program. You take a look at that program, you sit down with your coach, and you just go through it. And she has the luxury of picking really what works out best for her, and then you use that preparation to focus on that. But yeah, like I said, Douglas, 50 free, 200 breaststroke, 100 for like free medley, like she can
do everything. Lily King, 4th, 2:22.2.
Thoughts on King for this meet off the back of what she showed at trials, where she just had a brilliant meet and did the triple, and it's probably it hasn't been a meet for her, has it? And probably been.
Well, the difference between trials and here, she was spitting all over the place at trials. She hasn't done the spit here. We haven't seen the spit.
No. Hasn't really got the results to do the spit though.
Yeah, but she, that's her mojo. She left her mojo back in Indy. Haven't seen any spitting.
Crowd.
Big ups to Tess Schouten, who was blasting 105s left and right. She wasn't even close. I don't even think she went 106. She didn't make it back to the finals at the 100, and now here she is on the podium.
She went out in 107.7.
Just another swimmer at this meet that has been presented with a little bit of adversity, and she dusted it off.
Kate Douglas, pretty slow out there, 108.48. So a little bit behind those three girls. So she can go out a little bit faster. She's right there, 2:20.
Well, just backing up is how much did that 100 take out of her? And
absolutely out of the legs.
I don't know if there's a swimmer that is more polarizing than King. Every time I go to a meet and we speak about Lily King, it's people either absolutely love her or they don't like her at all. It's really, there's no in between. They're either like the Lily King fan club, or it's like, no man, I don't like Lily King. Like, it's very, very weird.
Yeah, that's good. It's good for swimming. We need people like that. Keep her
she's a character. She's not, she's called a few people out as well. So
not everyone's cup of tea.
She was awesome. She's just completely unfiltered, and honestly, it's kind of sad because I think she sat there and she was told like, "Hey, like, tone it down a little." People told her that.
Yeah.
Hey, be you.
Yeah, don't be yourself is basically what they were saying, right?
Yeah, they tried to control her. Yeah. And she has in a way like toned it down a little bit since she was younger. And I think that's maturity too. But it is sad to see her not not having that bravado that she normally has, like especially like at trials. We saw it. I mean,
it was just there like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
she was just slightly off of her times. Not.
It is strange in a way. Some of these US results. Like usually they come to this meet and swim faster, most of them, and we've seen a sprinkling of that, but not tons of it, right?
Well, this was the frustrating thing with you being so close to the Australian team for so long was, watching us do our trials, but just so far apart from our major meets for so long. And it was just heartbreaking to see us swim these, world best times or right on best times, and then come to the major meets and not get anywhere near those season best times. And that frustration over almost 2 decades really kicked us into gear to bring our trials closer to major meets. And it seems like that gap that we have now, we're just reveling in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have trials, when I was swimming, we used to have trials maybe, 3 months?
Well, it's hard in Australia. It used to be Australian champs. It's the end of summer.
Yeah.
I felt like it just gave you too much time, gave you too much time to think about it. And then sponsors would come. Like if you made the Olympic team, you had 3 or 4 months where sponsors could come in. You'd be doing sponsorship stuff, and you hadn't done anything. You just made the Olympic team. But now a question for the commenters and for you guys as well: is the US trial, is it too close?
Too close.
This one was odd. The 3 weeks out was odd for sure because they've always been on point.
Yeah, they travel across the whole entire planet. You have 2 weeks in Singapore playing around. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
Especially if your coach isn't there.
Yeah.
You know?
Is this the final of the men's 2-back?
Yeah, men's 2-back final. Here we go.
I was just about to say, the US, that feeling of not getting a gold medal is just looming and lingering. And here we are now with their Captain America standing up and put himself in a prime position here to win another gold medal.
I think this 200 backstroke.
A swim nerd.
I reckon this 200 backstroke world record is going to be around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
151.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, pierceful. Just
nose
piercing our hearts.
They got to bring the nose clip back. That's their problem. No one wears a nose clip anymore.
Was Aaron Pearsall maybe like one of the most relaxed, kind of chill guys you've ever seen before, before a big major swim?
He's
Probably
one of my favorite people
coolest
to have
dudes.
on the. He's been on the show a few times, and he's just the best.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't understand.
You know what I love about Murphy? Like, he's consistent. He's just consistent.
I don't understand this. You guys were bashing 200 backstroke, or you were bashing backstrokers in America at the trials, and I was the one that was like defending Ryan Murphy as like the greatest of all time. And here I am getting slaughtered in the comments all of a sudden about downplaying Ryan Murphy. I'm the one that lifts Ryan Murphy up as the greatest backstroker in history.
There's a little vitriol in the comment section this morning. A lot of.
Well,
come on, guys, keep it positive.
Especially
Come
from
on.
a US, and I get it, US swim fans. I'd be frustrated if this was Australia performing like the US are performing now. Yeah. I'd be upset. And it's not about. I said before, it's not about the medals. It's just about the performances. Just show us what you showed us a month ago. Like that's what we want to see.
No one's going to remember any of this shit when Paris comes around and we whip everyone's ass. All right, Kurt? So just relax. Everyone relax.
Everyone's very quick to forget too. Sorry.
All right, we're in the water.
We've got another World Championships in 7 months as well. So.
Isn't that ridiculous? We're talking worlds before we're talking Paris.
Yeah, and by the way, I couldn't be a bigger Ryan Murphy fan. I love that kid. We actually are good friends. He's a good man.
He's out quick.
And
he's out first.
Yeah, I think he's a genius.
26.8.
Murphy has the nose clip too. He's got the nose clip on.
Yeah, he's got the nose clip on.
He's all clipped up.
He's got a little mullet out the back too. Just the mullets. Crazy. He's controlling this race pretty well here in this 200 backstroke. Going out with him though.
Hubert Koss will be flipping second right behind Ryan Murphy at 55.60.
Koss is doing a really good swim, really good underwater.
Bob's tweeting.
Yeah, he is.
Also, Koss has been with Bob since the start of the year.
A year. Actually, I think he came in halfway. So
who's Bob cheering for right now? Ryan Murphy or Koss?
Koss looks really good going down this third 50.
He looks ridiculous.
His rotation is like absolutely ridiculous. Head's nice and still, but Murphy, watch this turn.
Come on, Murph. Come on, Murph.
Murphy's last 50. He's just king of the world in the last 50.
Come on, Murph.
My God, he goes like 13, 14 meters underwater. Oh, Koss is absolutely just gone stroke rate. Hey, I want this.
Koss.
Oh,
Koss.
I think.
Oh, this is going to get awkward. This is going to get awkward.
Look at that stroke rate. Just gone, bam. Koss is all over it. He's running away with it. He's going to win from lane 3.
Oh, Koss.
Thanks very much.
Ryan Murphy's hurting at the end. Is someone going to outtouch him? No.
Nah, Koss, 154.1.
Oh,
good swim.
Yeah, really good. Good breakthrough, too, for him.
This is going to get so awkward. Oh,
dude, it's already awkward. It's been awkward all week. I wake up and all I do is see French stuff. I'm not even kidding. It's not even in English. It's ridiculous.
He looks like he's got the longest limbs.
Hungarian shit.
Hungarian national record.
He looks like he's like
in history. Like
that's a good swim.
Longest arms I've ever seen.
What a future this kid's got.
I love the look
How
on
did he
Murph's
go in the
face.
100 back?
I love that
Cross?
look on Murph's face, just pissed off because he's such a competitor. I love the fact that
he
he's
is.
pissed off. You know, like we want that. We want some pissed off because he loves being great. He loves being a winner. That one hurts him, and I like that. I like that it hurts him. You know?
Yeah, this is the worst part. That's the team captain, the guy that won the 100 backstroke, and the head coach of Team America is going to tweet about the Hungarian guy. That's what's going to happen.
Murph just didn't have that last 10 meters there in that 200 backstroke. It hurts a lot.
He didn't have that finish, did he? That he
I would have liked to see them right next to each other. Murph might have been able to see him
in the 200 back. That's what I'm happy to see. Like that was good. Like,
you think
that
that's
was a good
fast? I didn't even think it was that fast.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
faster than I thought it would be. Like
that's
154.1.
That's a good win. 54.1, yeah.
Second fastest European in history. Like
Murph 154.8. Woodward a little bit slower, 156. He's a tall dude. Old Koss. Yeah. Nose clip cost Murphy. I don't think it cost him. I don't think that's cost him. Yeah, like I don't think that's what cost him the gold medal, mate. I think he's done that one before, just quietly.
How old is some funny comments coming in this section?
Yes,
how old is Koss? Is he 19, you said? How old is he?
Yeah, he's young.
55.8.
He's 20.
Don't know how he went in that 100 backstroke. I'll have to have a look. But
like a typical Hungarian in an NCAA swim team. He's 27 years old.
Question to the group. Bob, next year, surely not. Team USA for Paris?
I'm not going to comment.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm getting crushed over this. I'm not even commenting. He can do whatever he wants. Just go out there and do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think he can do whatever he wants, but I think you've got to kind of, due diligence.
Does he help? Does he help the team? Does he help his own swimmers by not being a part of it, officially a part of the US team? Surely that's the best. That's the best position for him to be in.
It's a tough one. We'll find out. Don't think he really cares what other people think either. I think he's going to do whatever Bob wants to do.
Can we bring up the medal tally again just for an update?
Oh, Jesus.
I need a 5-minute break.
Oh, bless. He takes it so personally. Bless. Yeah. He's passionate, Nate. We love you, mate.
Love it. I love it. Love the American passion.
Yeah, you do. You've got to 50 flying. Strosham. Killing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I live in a weird bubble for me, like in the fitness industry as well, and like a lot of people talking natty or knots and all this stuff, all the gym bros. If you ever want to see what a natural physique is, Murphy, that is what, when you push yourself to the limits and you train and you do the work, that's a specimen and body fat percentage of what can be attained, naturally. So all those kids out there watching, and if you're into that kind of stuff, take a look at Murphy's physique and also his proportions. He's just got incredible proportions, for sure. And I think sometimes when you go online, especially on socials, and you see all these guys just jacked up out of their minds, he's an awesome role model, both out of the pool and in the pool, physically and as well. So yeah, if you ever want to know what a natural body looks like, Ken Doll, Captain America.
Yeah, he's a worker.
Ken Doll.
He's a worker, that man. He knows how to push his body. There's no doubt. What do we got here? Is this a 50 fly semi?
Yeah, 50 fly semi.
Yeah, and you see, obviously, Sjostrom, she's had a really, for her standards especially, like a really cruisy meet, isn't she? She's dialed it back. We saw Sunny talk about her longevity. You only have to go back a few years ago, especially in swim league or any meet, really. She was swimming everything and anything, and now really just targeting the 50s here at Worlds. And were you a bit upset not seeing her in the 100 free? Like,
yeah, I've been a bit upset not seeing her in the 100 fly, 100 free. Yeah, like I like seeing more of her. Like she's just such a competitor and she's so good. Yeah, like limited time watching her, especially at a meet like this where you know she can compete. It hurts a little, but maybe she just pulling back for next year where she'll up it again. I don't know. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting.
She's definitely smart. Like she thinks about. She's a swimming aficionado. She thinks about history. She obviously knows that she's going to join Rare if she wins this 50 fly as one of only 3 people to win 5 consecutive world titles. To join Ledecky now in the 800 and 1500. Well, Ledecky's going to go for 6 in the 800 coming up, but so too Hozu in the 400 IM. Only swimmers ever to win 5 consecutive world titles in one event. So that'd be pretty cool to see here.
Be pretty cool.
What kind of suit is Gretchen Walsh wearing? I like that suit. Nice suit.
Yeah, she had best of the start.
Yeah, she's out.
Walsh in lane number 3.
So she should. She's like 6'3". She's a giant.
Yufei Zhang looks unbelievable.
Yeah, Yufei.
What a crush.
Yuf.
25-1.
She's clicking too. Look at that. Boom, right on the finish.
Yeah, won the 100 fly. Like,
we got to get her on.
She won that mixed relay. Yeah, she speaks English.
Relay,
yeah. She's a bit of a character too. I quite like her.
Purple Rain, mate. Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Prince will be loving this, wouldn't he?
She needs to have the purple cap, I think, for the final. Maybe she's saving it for the final.
Yeah, that's huge. 25-1 PB. Equal 5th fastest in history.
Oh, looks like Walsh is in the arena. Is that an arena? Yeah, it looks nice. I like that suit. Actually, I bought an arena. Check this out. Hang on. Let's go. I'll find it for you. Hang on. Wait. I bought one. I actually paid full price for this. Watch this.
It'll be like a Funky Trunks or something.
I like you said I paid full price.
Yeah, I did. I don't usually pay full price. Check this out. Right, look at this. Oh,
yeah,
mate.
What is that?
What is that?
That's straight off the island of Mykonos.
Moly.
Straight to Mykonos.
I'm going to Mykonos in less than a month, and I'm going to see. I'm going to Greece for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to see plenty of them.
Oh, look at that! Can you imagine
the golden
Euro
diggies.
Tour 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see them all over. I'll take a couple of pickies.
The golden sluggos. Look at that, eh? Love it.
Mate, put them in your throwdown 25 backyard.
Oh, that's
I want to see them.
That's what I bought them out for. I bought the 50th anniversary gold super suit. Crisp, mate. It's crisp.
Super suit. That is the new super suit.
He knows.
Well,
it's the 50th anniversary one.
I've been trying to bring the budgie smugglers to the US for the last 5 years, and like
it's not happening.
Mate, I walked. The only place I got away with it is South Beach. Like I was cruising on the bike.
Yeah, South
Beach.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I tried to bring him to Venice when I was living there. Wouldn't have a bar of it.
What do they wear in the US? Like boardies or what's the
boardies.
go?
Everyone wears boardies.
There's no DTs. No
Even
budgies.
I get them for the steam room. I go to the gym in the steam room. I'm in the.
I did buy another pair too. I did. Let's be honest. I bought another pair.
Wrong.
Check this out.
No. Oh my god, mate!
The Sjöströms.
Yeah, the Swedish.
Talking about the steam room. Look at that. Ah, yes. Mate, I'm gonna be hot this summer.
Look out!
It's hot in New York. That's for sure.
It's hot in Irvine.
Yeah.
Hot in Irvine right now.
Today. Hottest day of the year so far.
Hot in Baku today, 38. Oof.
Everyone doesn't know. I think there were people that think we were in Australia, but yeah.
Everyone thinks y'all are in Australia.
Yeah, we are definitely not in Australia.
No one is in Australia.
Irvine,
Virginia Beach.
I'm in Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
I can't even say
Manhattan,
that.
Chelsea,
Manhattan, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. Oh, I don't even know what to say.
Anyway,
is there like an Aussie? Is there an Aussie conversion on that? Baja or something?
Just in Baku.
Baku.
Yeah, easy, right?
Baku.
For Sjöström next year, just how hot the 100 free is. Does she focus more on the 100 fly and try and take on Yufei, or?
No one knows. That's the thing. No one knows what she's doing. All I know is
she can't do the 50 fly.
No, she can't do
at
that.
Olympics. So
it's too bad, huh?
She goes Cam McAvoy 53 straight up.
Yeah, she could.
Like the long jet, you put the 50s in, you might get Shostrom for another Olympic cycle. Like,
oh, she's got the 50th anniversary suit on too. She's unleashing in the semi. Wow.
Close back.
Bold strategy. Close back.
Clear Swedes.
Clear Swedes. Look at her. Oh, mate. She is she's so Swedish. She's all Swedish.
what's on her? What animals she got on her arena suit?
I think is it a bird or something? Like an
Phoenix
eagle?
rising from the
Phoenix.
ashes.
Oh, she got the Phoenix.
They've done well with those suits. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
They look good. God, she looks ripped.
Oh, so fast off the blocks.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh, man, she is good.
Who's out in... Oh, Tori Hask had a cracker of a start also out in lane number 2. But Sostrom...
Speed.
Yeah, she's just all over it now. 3/4 of a body length. Oh.
People she's in a different class. Beat everyone by a
Right
body
on that
length
world
across
record.
the pool. 24.74. Unbelievable swim.
Oh,
from Sarah.
wow.
24.74.
She's the only woman in history to go sub 25. And the world record's 24.4.
She
Her
likes
and
it
Cam
too.
McAvoy going to run away with those tomorrow.
That's insane.
Yeah, different leagues. So that's the different. You know, like you can't. It's not a crapshoot. The 50's not a crapshoot. You're either good or you're not. Like that's just pure speed. Like she is all power, and that's training. She's training for that. Like she doesn't wake up in the morning and I might just drop a 24/7 today. Like she trains every day to dominate that race, and she's crushing the world right now.
I think she could, if she trains as well. I think she could take that speed into that 100 butterfly. You know, like that 100 fly, even in, I mean, Yufei won it, but I think she's got that just presence about her as well. I think she can. I mean, we know that she can swim a good 100. We know that, but 100 butterfly as well.
She might be
for next year.
You know?
Yeah, I think 100 fly over 100 free next year.
Yeah, I think 100 fly over 100 free.
Sonny's coming in as well, but like Sonny said, her and the parallels with Cam as well. But is there a stronger dryland program than what Sarah can do in the gym? I don't. You know, from all accounts, I don't think so. She's doing stuff there that no one else wants to do. So,
Where's Sonny, mate? Sonny's in the steam room.
He's in the black hole.
Sonny's not. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we've got you.
Hey,
He's spent too long in the steam room. He's cooked.
Sonny's not having a good time.
Where are you,
there must
Sonny?
be a great British relay coming up soon.
Sonny's gonna restart his computer. Come back.
Yeah, come back, mate. Come back.
All right,
You know he's in
mate.
trouble when he's talking in the first person.
Sounds like he's off the deck, which is good. He's back home.
Ricardo
It's getting ready.
IT, fifth place.
It's 5:20 and I'm hungry, guys. What's next?
That's ridiculous.
I got to get a snack. What time is
It's
it?
kind of gone pretty quick. 200
It's gone
breast final
super
and
quick
the men's
today.
4x2, so it's kind of skipped to it. Like it's flowed really nicely.
What'd you
What's
say is
next?
next? What's next?
200
breaststroke
breaststroke.
final?
200 breast for men. Oh yeah, that's right. Another Aussie
When is
goal.
the 50 free for women? Is that tomorrow?
53? Yeah, 53 starts
Yeah.
tomorrow because there's only 2 days left, right? So there's after today,
okay.
after tonight, there's two sessions left. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Snack break, guys.
Oh, the 200
Yeah.
breasts for men. Is this the final?
Yeah. I'll give you a weird stat on Japan as well. That when world champs were in Fukuoka in 2001, Japan's medal tally, no gold, no silver, 4 bronze. Yeah. So
Well, that's
repeat.
yeah.
of that
It's
as
like,
well.
is it going to be history again?
Yeah.
No gold.
Bizarre.
Wait, I'm just liking Brett's fluffy pillow he's got on his bed. Like, have you ever thought that Brett was be a fluffy pillow dude? Oh, bless him.
No.
Who would pick
200
it?
breaststroke. The Purple Dragon against Double D Cook.
Oh, he's got to go
Sonny,
out, right? He's got to
welcome,
show a
mate.
lot of courage.
Here's the purple dragon.
There's the purple dragon.
Hold on, poolside here. I need a shower, but I've literally run back. I wanted to come here, join for the last bit.
Boom. Let that mullet flow, mate.
All right, what do you think? What do you think so far, Sonny? What have you been browsing the results?
I watched the 100 fly and the 53 on the men's side. The 100 fly very deep. Liendo looks like he's firing on the 100 fly. Grucent looks good. Dare Rose looks like he's the American champ right now. 53 was like the opposite end of the spectrum. It's all Cam, right? This is ridiculous. Cam just separated himself from the entire race. And the other Aussie, Isaac, going another PB, going quicker.
Yeah, Isaac Cooper.
Over in Irvine to go 21.6. Say, look, Tom, you're quick, but I'm quicker. And he's going like 4th into the final. Could be an Aussie 1-2.
Boom. Stop it.
Momentum, mate.
Jack Alexa ain't going to let that happen.
We are made for this. Made for it.
Look at this, guys. Oh, Kurt's going to kill me. Look at this. Cinnamon bun.
Oh.
Dude, you and the sweets, bro.
You're a sugar burner. That's fine.
Oh, Sonny.
My boys.
That's why swim coaches are fat, dude.
Sonny, how old are you? How old are you?
I've got a fuel.
27, is he?
Sonny.
How old are you, Sonny? 27. All right. On your 30th, after your 30th birthday, give me a call and we'll talk about your nutrition.
Look at that swimsuit guy. I paid full price for that. How do you feel about that?
I've got a pair of them. They're real nice.
Yeah, they are real nice. They're real nice. Is there anyone in an arena that can get me a hookup? Because they're real expensive too.
Did you actually pay for them? Bruno,
yeah, I paid full price for those. Someone in an arena needs to help me.
Bruno, come on.
Your mates with the swimsuit guy. Surely he can get you a deal.
Look at that. Look at that. I went the berries and the yogurt and the little honey on little drizzle,
nice.
little honey.
Yeah, cinnamon bun.
Yeah, get some of that.
I don't like cinnamon buns. You get it, Sonny.
Kurt's body is a temple.
Look what I had for breakfast. Wendy's. There's a Wendy's in Sheffield, so I wanted to try it out for breakfast. It was terrible.
It was terrible. Yeah, your nutrition is terrible today, Sonny. You need to lock it up.
Lucky he swims. Lucky he's training.
I've swum once this week. I'm on day 7 of the Nationals. I am broken. My voice, my throat. I just need comforts to make me happy.
Yeah, a little dopamine shot of sugar up there to your brain. Nice. Hit that brain stem. Yeah. All right, men's 2 breast. Snoozeville.
Ooh, that's not a snooze. Come on.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
where's my breaststroke
sucks
t-shirt?
Sorry, Nate. The world titles for the 50 for Australia. Australia's never won it for the men.
53.
And, yeah. Best result was Michael Klim with a bronze in 98.
Actually, Callis didn't. Oh, no, he didn't.
Callis? No.
No, he went 21-1.
Australia's never won it, no.
Yeah, crazy.
Never got a silver. And now they're a chance at getting gold and silver.
Bam. All right, let's talk about this 200 breaststroke for men. Purple Dragon.
Can he do it? Can he do the sweep?
He's got to show a big courage. He's got to go out quick because he knows Stubblety Cook is going to come home very quickly.
I'm going to absolutely disagree, and I'm going to say, Megs, that he needs to just go out at a pace and save his best for that last 50. See if he can.
Can you match it from Stubblety Cook though? Can you match it?
Well, surely his turn of speed is better than Stubblety Cook's. It's just as long as he's got enough fuel left in the tank for that final 50.
Do you know we've been saying Zach's name wrong this whole time? Also,
we say everybody's name wrong.
No, like he actually said it. He said it's actually pronounced Subletty Cook, but he said, I don't actually care. Everyone keeps doing it. So why would I change it now? So everyone's like, whatever.
We don't get anyone's.
He said it. He pronounces it Subletty Cook.
Oh. So as a swimming commentator, swimming announcer, like, please, all those young swimmers out there as well, take note from an age group level, whatever time, like, if your name is not pronounced correctly, let people know at a young age and get it right from a young age. So as we go through,
no way, just get it wrong the whole time. I think it's
right. It's the same with it's because Sjostrom is Herstrom, isn't it?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know, but
sure
I think.
But it's just been Sjostrom for so long that she's just like, well, I can't now. Like,
well, if one more person tells us that we don't know how to pronounce Regan Smith's name correctly.
I'm just going to say Smith. It's Reagan, right? Not Regan.
If you get a better nickname than your actual name, like Armbuster, you have to just roll with that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like everyone calls, all the Americans call me Megan. My name is actually not Megan, so you can stop with that. It's actually
you got a hard one.
Yeah, it's actually Meagan, but just call me. Yeah. Meagan.
Hey, did you guys get on the website and get a Crackhead Energy t-shirt?
No crackheads here.
They're for sale. If anyone wants a crackhead energy tank top, they work out in the gym. They're for sale. BrettHawk.com.
That was the coolest photo that I've seen though, Brett. Like Dean Boxall by himself taking it all in after last night. Like after that relay, he was the last one, just chilling. It just obviously means a lot. He's really emotional as a coach, and it was pretty cool. Really cool to see.
It was cool. Yeah. Soaking it in. Legendary.
Here we go. Who's your pick? The Dragon or Subletty Cook?
Stubbly Cook.
Let's start it.
I'm going
If
Purple
the Dragon
Dragon.
does win, first swimmer in history for the men to win the 50, 100, 200 triple at a world championships in the breaststroke.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
Who's beaten an Aussie? No one's beaten the Aussies.
What?
The Aussies. The Aussies can't lose.
Oh, no. I was reading one of these comments. I think Leon will marry Reagan in 5 to 10 years. You saw it here first. Like, what? Where did that come from?
They're in the same squad.
Well,
Start.
They must be dating. Then.
yeah.
Can you imagine the wedding photos? Just the bitch face.
Oh my gosh,
Bob will definitely be retweeting that.
dude! Matt Fallon coming out with his hood all the way over his head.
Holy moly.
Oh, Fallon, mate. Look at him.
Looking like a
Did you see his video on the back wall too? He was just like, yeah, like I'm so cool.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Yeah, I just
Oh, the swagger.
the dragon's
White
on
coat.
fire, man.
Oh, white coat. And he's fully unleashed, just like, oh, this is so good. Look at him. Like Game of
Here we
Thrones.
go. Come on, Zach.
Like a White Walker.
Oh, he's such a cutie.
Stubbly. Here he is. Got
What was the
stubbles.
comment once? He's 4'8" and weighs 90 pounds. Was that the comment?
What?
Yeah.
Who's Zach?
Yeah.
Well, he is also going out with a fellow swimmer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give us the goss.
Yeah. Ah, God, I just had a mind blank. Leah Neal, also dual Olympian. Leah Neal, yep. She's another Aussie, trains with him, just missed the team. So also.
Be interested to see some stats on how many swimmers date in their own squad because they don't go out. They don't see too many people. Like,
No. Be also interesting to see if it ever lasts.
All right, here we go.
Let's get it.
Racing.
Racing.
I'm in the water.
You're in the water?
No, I just want to say that once tonight.
I was like, come on. I'm about to dive in and I'm in the future.
No.
Dude, China's going all purple this morning.
Yeah, purple.
Together.
Purple's hot right now.
One of their
Purple
guys'
rain.
dive is terrible. Dong's dive sucks.
Zax's.
Yeah, he's behind by half a body length already at 15.
Zach's
Oh, he's
really
going out quick, the purple dragon.
We're not
He
talking about
is.
Watanabe, but he said he's going to break the world record.
he said that before.
Is he in lane 8?
Yeah, he's lane 8.
Yeah, he's going out all right too. He's going out really strong.
This is going to be a brilliant last 50, isn't it? The right
yeah.
Oh,
0.97.
He's giving him a lot of real estate.
28.5.
Wow, he's going for it, isn't he?
2.4 meters right now. It is.
Is that lane 1 as well?
Oh my gosh.
This
Alan
is
is 2.8 meters back.
this is the only strategy that he could have had. You have to be up.
He has to. That's what I said. Like, I don't think he can
Does he have
do.
to be out that quick?
Yeah,
he
He
looks
does,
long.
yeah.
He looks long. I'm going to say
He
it.
looks
He's
good.
not rushing.
he's
he
going to be
looks
long on
really
this
good.
fall. Oh, no.
He's not. He's
Not even out
rushing.
that fast.
Guys, he looks really good.
100.7.
That's like what? What do you go? 57.
It's PB plus 3. He's actually
PB
he's
plus
actually
3.
closer to further off his PB than Zach. I think he wins this.
Yeah, 57.6 is his PB.
He looks amazing.
Yeah.
He looks
Good.
unbelievable.
Yeah, he looks good.
And he's
Watanabe
way
is
in front of the
second.
world record right now.
I don't know. Zach's pulling him back though, boys and girls. He's coming
Yeah,
at
here
him.
we go.
1.6. He's 0.6 meters
Oh,
back.
Fallon
Stubbly
is
Cook,
coming
Stubbly
through in
Cooks,
lane
he's-
number 3 as
He's
well.
picking up that tempo. The Stubbs.
Damn.
Stubbs
Here
is
we
coming
go.
back in this.
Here we go,
Oh,
last 50.
that pull out
Oh,
one.
here we go. Oh, my
Oh.
goodness.
You think he does
There's
it?
like 3 or 4 of them in this race.
Fallon's
Anton
coming back
McKee's doing
almost as
quite
as
well.
Subletty.
Oh, Stubbletty's coming back at him,
Chin.
boys and
Nah.
girls.
Chin. His chin's
Quinn
up.
is holding.
That's a lot of
He's doing
room,
the world
though. That's a
record.
lot of room.
Oh, is this a WR?
Yeah.
He's gonna get the world record, baby.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna go 204. 205. Holy moly, takes it.
Whoa.
I told you he had to get out quick. Oh, right in front of him.
We flexed on him?
Oh,
We
yeah.
flexed on him.
On the lane.
Oh!
He deserved that, though. Far out. What a swim. Good
Wow.
job, man. The triple.
Unbelievable. What a meet.
Oh, no. Watch this.
Look
You'll
at him,
see.
dude. He's standing up now. Yes. Get this
Holy.
guy. Getting me jacked.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's got that.
Now we did a little bow.
Can we get him on the show?
We'll call him up.
This guy's up.
Decimated that world record. Far out.
He
Almost
didn't
half
even
a second.
die. He didn't even nearly fade out in that last 25 meters.
Look at him. He just walked off, too. Left everyone in the pool.
Yeah, he did.
He left everyone in the pool. Oh, my gosh. Are you allowed to get out like that?
32-1.
Are you allowed to
You
get
can
out?
do whatever you want.
I think you are,
can't
unless
get in.
everyone has to be
Yeah.
finished swimming, though. Obviously, they were.
Mate, his last 50 was almost the same as that. 0.1
Yeah,
in it.
32-1.
32-0. Mate, this guy's it.
Look at that. 32-1-9, 32-6, 32-1-2. Consistent. Jeez.
And Dong goes world junior record. So China grabs the world record and the world junior record in the same heat in the men's 200 breaststroke.
205.
He was originally a 200 breaststroker, wasn't he, before he went to the military? So when he wins the 50 and 1 already, then you're like, well, what's he got in these two, which is probably his favorite, isn't it, in the end?
Far out.
Jacked up was he, too? He was jacked.
Talk about being flexed on.
Yeah, that was a flex.
Zach just lost his world record and lost the race, and then just went bam, got flexed.
Maybe
on.
the US need to get some of their swimmers into that Chinese military service for a couple of years.
He's just taken the microphone, like in the interview. He literally just took it off him.
Of course he did.
The Purple Dragon.
This
What a
guy's
meat.
classic.
What a meat.
What a meet.
The confidence on him.
Did you see Matt Fallon's third 50? 31-8.
Yeah, he came back really
Damn,
well.
that's fast.
God.
Wow. Has Australia won a bronze yet?
No, I don't
No
think so.
bronze? Zero
No,
bronze?
no bronze.
Wow. We're in the noughts for the
Still at
bronze.
0. Yep.
That's crazy.
Damn. First one ever, 50, 100, 200. Take some more history with him.
He's gone 20. He's gone the second fastest 100, the second fastest 50, and the fastest 200. So actually, he's the 200 breaststroker that is all right at the others. That's actually
Technically, yeah.
That's a rarity.
I mean,
He
it's
just said,
extremely
actually,
rare.
my dream is the 100 world record.
Ooh.
What is?
I don't.
Listen up. Listen up, Petey. Listen up.
I think he's taking a lot of momentum into next year as well.
If you don't know it.
Know it now.
Wow.
I think he's one to beat next year.
Well, I hope Petey's rubbing his hands together. I hope this gets a fire under him too. To be like, no, like this is mine, not yours.
We'll see.
Wow.
But just what the breaststroke needs, isn't it? It's what breaststroke needed. Needs someone else to take the reins and throw it down to Petey, who's had it his own way, especially obviously in the 100, less than the 2. But like I said in the comments there, Akos, Petey's got a challenger, and we should see if he steps it up.
Absolutely.
Apparently, he's got perfect English as well. What a guy!
Let's get him on.
Does he really? Perfect English. Let's test that. We'll put that to the test.
Yeah, I reckon we get him on.
Bet you that guy can do a lot of push-ups.
Get him on the show.
He's
I want him to
thick.
comb
he's
his
thick through
mullet.
the chest, isn't he? Like, especially for a 200 to swim a 200 at that size. I'd like to see how much he weighs.
Oh, Nate, you got to put that photo up you just sent me. Please put it up. Put it up. Put it up. Please. Don't be chicken.
Damn, that was cool to see. Good job, man. That was quick.
Let me put it up then. I'll put it up. Ready? Let's go. Hang on. Wait. I gotta turn it.
You too.
I'll turn this off real quick. Hang on.
Being juicing up.
This is all right.
Oh, stop
I
it.
was going to say, Bowman got another gold.
Yeah, got another gold. Yeah.
Bowman's having a good meet. Bowman's
Great
having-
meet. Incredible meet for that guy. Across the board, got world records, gold medals, everything.
Except doing the job.
Except the Americans winning the medal count.
Oh, Ryan Murphy doesn't look happy.
No,
We got a
he-
medal update now. China ahead of the US.
Would you be happy if your head coach just tweeted about the Hungarian guy that just beat your ass, or up to you?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be.
Strange.
Oh, wow.
Costa's going to be one to watch out for next year. I think he's only going to get better and better. For
Oh,
sure.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Did you guys just see this Booking.com commercial? This lady, no shit, had a turkey leg like this freaking big, just gnawing on it.
So Australia with 10 golds, China now with 5, US with 3, equal with France.
Oh, wow.
3? France, no.
Sonny, give us some stats. Give us some warm up for this 4x2 relay. Come on. James Guy didn't look that great. Is he going to come in?
Jimmy
100
Guy
fly?
is the 2015 world champ in 200 freestyle. He is honestly low key one of the best relay swimmers ever. I think he's like 143.6 is his best ever split. We're leading off.
Chalmers.
Talk us through this order, Sonny. Why the order change, do you think?
I think so. When you've done an individual and you've done something as good as say Tom and Matt have 140.3, 144.3, it's kind of hard to go and replicate that on the lead off. So I think they're giving Duncan, who's clearly in good form, got that silver medal yesterday, and they're saying, "Go on, mate, you go out and show where you'd have come in the 200 free. Go and do a 144. Go and see where you're at right now."
I like
Go
that.
on, son.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on, son. And then they've put the world champ on the second leg, which is always a good thing to have. And he's, if they're not winning, he's going to get on the wave and swim over the top. Or if they are winning, he's just going to drop a little 143 hammer. And then Jimmy on the third leg. And then Tom, this team is just... it is
Tom
the best
Dean on that
thing
ankle
that's
leg.
ever happened. It's the best
Yeah.
4x2 that's ever happened. Even Phelps and Lochte together weren't as good as this team. And that's my honest thought.
Well, they came so close to the world record in Tokyo, didn't they? And just missed it by an absolute bees. How far under do they take it tonight?
2 or 3 seconds. It's going to be like they missed it, but what, by 0.01 or 0.02? And 145.9 lead off from Tom Dean, who had been 144.2 in the individual. So they had 1.7 seconds there. There you go. That's what I'm going to say. 1.7. I'm going to say 1.7.
That's a
1.7 to
super
1.9 or 1.5 to 1.7? Which way does it go?
1.7.
Oh, right on the money. Wow. What happens if it
See.
goes 1.8? Not even giving yourself any flexibility.
No.
How relaxed are they in the call room, the Brits? Woo.
Yeah.
I'm
Interesting.
watching Hubert crossing the American national anthem.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Nate looks like he wants to hurt me.
Nate's so angry. Nate's
got
angry.
resting bitch faced.
Oh,
To a
man.
C.
I just got a text from my mum saying the food you're eating is real bad.
Thank you, Sharon.
Oh,
Thank
hon.
you. That's ridiculous.
Hey, look,
We have
who's got bigger balls than me? I just text that to 100 coaches around the world.
Shit, Brittany.
Here's my nutritional advice to anyone out there as well. Eat whatever you want until you're 30. And then when you turn 30, then you got to reel it in. Enjoy your 30th birthday. Then we
Really?
got to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I missed that by 18 years.
Yeah.
Interesting to see guys in the Aussie lead off is Kai Taylor. He missed that semi-final.
Just about
So-
to say that.
Yeah, like Chalmers comes into the team as well. He's got second.
Oh, Chalmers.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
stacking
he's
it.
swimming second, which was interesting. But
You
yeah,
got to swim
they've-
somewhere. Where do you want him?
at the anchor.
Oh,
Yeah, when
he
they're
can,
10 seconds behind Megan.
yeah. It's too far. Don't give him that much.
It
man.
is too far, but it's interesting. Like Kai didn't have the best. He obviously maybe wants another opportunity to
Did
swim
you see
fast.
Kai this morning?
Yeah,
144.5.
Good.
Slick.
We like that.
Slick. He could get 145.5 off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Chalmers has. You know, if they can really put the first 200 in there real good, that'd be good for them.
I went off. I got to get back onto my video. I was on Bob Bowman's Twitter. I got to get back onto this. Have a look. Get back on the racing.
Bob Bowman's Twitter.
Do you really think it's him, or do you think someone else is in charge of it?
That's him, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. They're all recruiting out there. The Americans have to recruit. That's the crappy thing about the American coaches is they got to go out there and recruit at the same time, try and do their job. It's like it's a tough position.
Sorry, I'm very naive with this, but is there a quota on how many international swimmers you can have in your college program?
No, you can have as many as you want.
You have 35 if you want, but
next question: should there be?
No. Bring them all in, but
yeah, it's fine. Just don't tweet about it.
Yeah, I get that.
That's it. That's my only gripe.
Or if you're head coach, especially. I
don't care what you are. If you're part of Team USA, you talk about Americans and Americans only, and that's it. Until the end of the meet, then you can clap and put all these other people that aren't American on your social media feeds and give them praise and do all that wonderful stuff. But until then, it's America first, boy. That's right.
How many times have we seen this? Probably 6 days in a row right now.
Yeah. Are the US giving in the college program with these internationals? Are they giving away the secret sauce to their?
No, there's no more secrets here.
Yes, we are. We're our best coach. The best coach in the world, arguably, is coaching a bunch of foreign people to win gold medals against Americans.
Well, what you need to do, you need to go. I think you need to go to the Australian system where you have Rowan Taylor, who doesn't coach anybody. He doesn't oversees coach anyone, the coaches. He's the head coach. He's the spokesman of the team. He's the leader. He's the guy that gets up and runs all the meetings, and he doesn't have any of these conflicts of interest, And that's where I think the US. It's almost an impossibility. Put someone in charge to say, hey, you're solely going to be an American right now because there's so much influence on these college
I don't think it's head coach. Is it high performance director? Is that the title?
They don't have that.
They have.
You're talking about Rowan's title?
No, he's still head coach, right?
I think Rowan's head coach. Yeah, he's head coach.
Yeah,
but he doesn't coach.
No, he doesn't coach.
Right,
no, he's just head coach of Australia.
Yeah. I mean, Brett, you've been banging this drum for a very long time. You've always been saying like how there should be a home coach in America at Colorado, Colorado Springs at the training center so that there's a real presence there. And we don't have that. We have college coaches that coach everybody from the whole world, and then they have to come together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Boxall's title? Boxall's
he's just a coach.
His title is the best coach in the world. That's his title.
Yeah, he is.
He's just a coach.
He should be the highest paid Australian coach. There's no doubt. After this, there's just no doubt.
For sure.
And we should try and keep him in Australia. Like he can't be poached.
Yeah. What about the poaching of coaches to the US program? How would any colleges like we see in all the other sports, like football, especially here in the US, but like, is any college being like, that Boxall guy, what we just throw an
because
absolute
again, they're not necessarily head coaches, they're managers. And so like they're out there recruiting. Like none of these Australian coaches are recruiting right now. They're all coaching, which is why Australia's doing so well. The Americans are coaching and recruiting at the same time, mainly recruiting, doing a little bit of coaching. The Aussies are all coaching. And then they go and win and they go and have a beer together at the end of the night because they just destroyed everybody. The American coaches are on the deck trying to recruit. You saw it.
I get that. All I'm saying is, would a college in the US throw an absolute bag at Boxall to get him to come over?
No, because it's not coaching. It's recruiting. You have to be a great recruiter. Boxall's doing no recruiting. That's a skill.
It's a skill.
That's a skill.
God, he would be a good recruiter.
Sales people bring in the best people.
But
it's easy for
Boxall
to go. I coached Michael Phelps.
He builds it, and they can't. He's got Field of Dreams. He built the program. He doesn't have to recruit. He builds it. It speaks for itself. They come to him.
Why is Bob Bowman recruiting right now? Then why is he tweeting? He's recruiting. He's recruiting. That's recruiting. Bob Bowman is the best coach in the world, right alongside Dean Boxall, and he's tweeting because he has to recruit. But the Boxall doesn't even have a social media.
Doesn't care.
So
there's just so much more.
The college system is hurting the US rather than helping it?
Look, there's just some issues that go way deeper than all of this right now. Look, the US has been so dominant for so long, it's easy to kind of overlook some of the issues, whereas now it's just been exposed a little bit, like we have some issues. So I think they, as Americans, need to go back and just look at it in order to say, well, how do we be at our best in France? Because you can't have fucking Bob Bowman tweeting in Paris next year. It's just not going to be cool, right?
Guys, Duncan Scott's in the water. So is Kai Taylor.
Oh,
We're
so
underway.
is who's in for Korea?
Sun Woo.
Oh, yep, that's him.
Oh,
He's
what a
going out
feeling.
quick. Ooh,
We're
Duncan
in for the
Scott
water.
straight on his wash, straight on that lane rope.
Yeah, they're smart. They're smart.
Yeah.
They've said, look, he's going to go out quick. You just get on the wave and you swim over the top in the last 50. And he's gone, yeah, I'll do
The
that.
Germans. Ooh,
Is that
look out.
Is that what's his name? The guy from Indiana. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Forgot his name. He's had bad heats in every race, so maybe this is his redemption. Duncan Scott's sitting in about 6th right now.
Is that good?
Yeah, he needs.
He's in 51.6. You can go 144 or 51.6.
All right,
Needs to get moving.
Mind the language, everybody. We've got children on board.
Hey, cutie.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
What's
How
your
are you?
name?
Say go America.
Go America.
Well, as soon as you've said that,
bless.
America are now leading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Say it again.
That's
Say it again.
Lucas Martin's from Germany leading.
That's-
The 400, 800 guy. And who's that for
Here
US?
comes Duncan Scott.
Here comes Slam Dunk.
Here comes Dunk. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to touch first.
Dunk
Oh,
with
No,
the back
Martins is dead.
Dunk with the back end.
it might be Martin's, to be fair. Oh, the American
Yeah, he's-
side. Martin's
Yeah,
pulled away.
he's
144.7. PB 155.3. It's better than we had at the Olympics, but I think we were
45.
hoping for a little more.
45.3.
Yeah, 45.3. It's okay, but it's we would have liked a little more. 44 would have been nice.
yeah.
And the thing is, there is tactics here because Matt Richards now has 2 guys sitting on his hip right now. Just
Chalmers.
Chalmers and Richards. Wow.
Chalmers ain't going to outsplit Richards, is he?
He could, mate. He could. He's hot
Yeah,
right now.
he did win the 200 free at the Australian championships, not the trials. He obviously pulled out, but he did go
That
145 in the morning.
Yeah, that time for Martin's 18th fastest in history, 2nd fastest German in history behind Biedermann in that lead off. So
What did Kai Taylor lead off in?
Don't know. Not that good.
Because he was 44 this morning. He didn't go 44.
No, he
tonight.
didn't. I think it was 45 low, 45.2.
Oh, really?
No, he was 4th or 5th. He was about 45.9, 46 low, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, just imagine Paul Biedermann come out in an X Glide right now.
That'd be classic, dude. And he just goes like 158.
But it's brilliant. Is Matt Richards not going to put us into first?
Come on, Richards. Get into first. Come on, Richards.
On. Put the hammer down.
Put the hammer down, son.
He's moved a little bit. He's about half a body length, Richards.
Yeah, he's going. He's
moving.
now.
He's
putting the
moving.
legs
He's
in.
moving.
Putting the legs in.
Chalmers is just hanging on.
It's okay. That was a 145.6, I think. 144.6. 144.6 for Richards. We would have liked a 43. We're probably...
Sonny's a little disappointed in this whole relay so far.
I want more.
He's what 1.7 under the world record. That's what.
Who's in the water? Who's in the water now?
Jimmy guy. Jimmy Bob Goon.
Jimmy, you're going to say the same.
Come on,
thing
Jimmy.
because Jimmy was a little underwhelming in the fly.
What stroke is this, Brett?
Let me check. I don't know what he's doing out there.
He looks good. He's got the little gallop on. Got a nice leg kick. Popping
Jimmy.
the elbow at the front. Oh, he looks good.
Can we get Jimmy's brother on the line right now? Can you replay the message?
He said he's coming, but he just hasn't come.
That's right.
Oh, no, he hasn't come.
Jake Mitchell staying up there with Jimmy Guy. Great.
He's got a little gallop.
Jeez, the Americans are right in this. The Americans are right in this. Who's
had a brilliant second leg. Really.
Who do we have on the back end here for the Brits?
Tom Dean.
Oh, Tom Dean.
Tom Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's swimming past Tom Dean.
No, but
Guys, America
Kieran
are doing
Smith.
better than you thought, right, Nate?
Yeah, America's doing great.
Yeah, we're doing just fine, man.
Well, the Aussies are doing good too. They're only half a bone.
Oh,
length behind
Jake
the Brits.
Mitchell, get him, baby, get him.
Who's at the back end for the US?
Kieran Smith.
Ooh, this will be a race. This will be a race.
Will be a
Oh,
race.
they're
I'm gonna say
breathing
it.
towards
I'm
each
going to say it,
other.
Sonny. The Brits look a bit flat.
Oh, the Brits put too much pressure on themselves, did they?
Jimmy
The
Schumacher also
Aussies are
remember
coming
those,
back too.
Automatic Olympic qualifying spots up for grabs as well. So if you want to avoid going to Doha,
Listen,
Oh, here we
I'll
go.
say this. You got an absolute legend at the back. He's a legend. No one's swimming past him at the back.
145.2 by 145.2 there. We need like a 143.6 to get the world record.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll get the world record.
I don't think it's a world record, but no one's beaten the Brits. This is a gold.
Tom Dean is the best last 50 of anyone ever.
Yeah.
We showed that in the medley, didn't he?
Yeah.
20, what was it, 27-1? Yeah, insane.
Yeah, it's a gold medal, but I don't think it's a world record, but great swimming. The Aussies look like they're hanging on for the bronze. They might get their first bronze, the Aussies. They're on the board.
They just want to complete the collection.
Yeah, get one up there. Why not?
Yeah. Go with a King Carl on the second leg.
Who's in the water for the Aussies, by the way?
Thomas Neal.
Thomas Neal, yeah, nice.
Tommy?
Tommy boy.
I don't know. There's some boys behind him coming up on him too.
Tommy Dean going into the last 100 half second in front.
0.83 off the world record split. Who anchored the American team back in 2009?
Phelps.
Was it?
He usually led off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lochte.
Could have been.
I'm fine
Probably.
with that.
Who anchored? Lochte anchored 144.4.
All right, come on, Karen Smith. Let's go, baby. Last 50. Eat them up. Eat them up.
Mm.
Oh, 0.67. I think he could do this world record now. He can come back 0.67 quicker than a Lochte.
Mm.
Oh, Kieran Smith had a great turn.
Come on, Karen.
Come
on, Karen.
Time for the win here.
No, it's all Great Britain, mate. All Great Britain.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think they can do it, Dan.
Oh, he's swum.
Famous last words on Lezak. I'll never forget.
Not a world
the Brits.
record.
The Brits, mate, they got their win. The Aussies got their bronze. Everything's happy in the world. And the Americans get their silver again. There we go. So it all evened out pretty good. Look at that.
Tom Dean doing a pretty funny celebration.
Oh, he's pointing. What was that all about?
You and you and you.
That's very British.
And you get a gold medal, and you get a gold medal, and you get a gold medal.
Doing the Oprah.
Yep.
Oh, he did Oprah instead of the flex. The Chinese give the flex now. The Brits give the Oprah.
That was worth a flex from all of those guys.
They don't look super excited about
no
it.
flex for that. Like,
Yeah, I think they're disappointed they didn't get that WR right there.
Yeah. It's eluded them on more occasions than one. And the team is firing the best it ever has been right now.
well, they got one more shot at it, don't they? Next year. And
Yeah.
No, gold medal, good win. Is that the Brits' first gold?
no,
We won the 200 freestyle.
Oh, 200 free, yeah, 200 free. Sorry. So it's early in the morning for me, guys. My brain is not working. You know that. Nate, what's happening behind you, mate?
Oh, fam bam. Can we bring up the medal? We got an updated medal table.
I don't think we can bring it up. Oh, Nate's gone.
He's-
Gone, girl. Sonny, I feel for you, mate. I feel like you wanted that world record.
Could have been exciting. This night at two races like that, the world record, Siobhan, I thought she was going to win the 100 free. Sorry, I wasn't watching with you guys, but
Oh, she put herself in the mix.
she gave herself a chance, didn't she? But Molly O'Callaghan, 26.4 on the back end.
Mate, you
It's
can't.
too good.
It's too good.
What do you do about
6'4". That's a flat
Especially-
start 50 for a good woman.
Yeah.
Especially when the Olympic champ gets what did Emma McKean get? 4th or 5th?
Fifth, yeah.
That's
fifth.
crazy. 5th.
Yeah. What was the difference between first and second there, Sonny?
As a second, 59.0 to 7.000. Second.
Pretty good.
I thought there was going to be more separation, considering I said it was the best team that ever went together, and America put 4 random guys that Bob just selected. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That was a little just underwhelming there.
Yeah, I wanted a world record in that race. I mean, then again, I wasn't expecting Chin to go 2:05.4, so I'm happy we got to see that.
How's your world record tally going? What was your prediction? 7 to 10?
I said 10. Oh, yeah, 5 or 6.
4x1, 4x2.
God, Tom Dean's a big unit.
4. We're at 6.
Big unit.
Come on, 6 world records, more than last year
Big
already.
red.
Kieran Smith's a big unit. Kieran Smith's gigantic next to these guys.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. I'm watching the American.
last year. No surprises.
What's the world record count at? Sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
6. I think it's a 6.
6, okay.
Someone in the comments will correct us if we're wrong, I'm sure.
So
What
we
did you
won't
think
get.
of Cam's 50 freestyle earlier? Do you reckon he's got more?
It looked like he pulled up slightly on the finish there, didn't it? You know, it looked like he's. Yeah, it looks like he's got another 10th in him. So I think he could go 21-1 if he puts it all together.
I want to see him get that Australian record.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Be good.
119.
He's a class act though. He's miles ahead of the field there. He's just they don't
it's
have
his
the
to
power.
lose.
I don't have the power that he has right now. He's got so much power.
Kitajima, God, he looks good in a suit. He's doing the presentations.
Yeah, the Frog King. 13 silver for the US now.
Ooh.
Damn.
I should laugh.
There's the count. They keep putting the US on top. I love it. I love the fact that they keep putting the US on top.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's 10 gold medals to Australia and they're putting them in the 2 spot. That's funny.
Damn.
That's funny.
Here's a hypothetical as well. If it was flipped around and it was the US with more gold but Australia with more medals, do you reckon they'd have the US on top?
100%. Yeah, it's all about gold medals. About winning, mate. About winning. I put the clip up with Rowan before the start of this program, so I'll go.
I know it. Everyone knows it. Like
tomorrow,
America.
50 fly women, 50 free men, 100 fly, 200 back. There's another psychological battle right there.
Oh yeah.
800 free. That's a gold to America. So put that one down now.
And yeah, Ledecky trying to be the first person in history to win 6 consecutive world titles.
Well, she's not trying, is she? I mean, it's a done deal.
And she'll go past Phelps with the most gold medals.
Done deal. Gone.
Yeah.
No one's
actually
touching her.
that'll be a cute stat in that 800 for her to do both those feats.
Absolutely. Well, another one to look forward to.
All right, team, we're out. It's been fun. Bye.